everybody, once again it's your boy Daddy for Triple D Gaming coming at you with another map making video. You know how we do it, let's get to it. Alright, ladies and gents, boys and girls, let's get to it. So just picking up from yesterday's stream, exactly where we left off. I did have a solution, or come up with a solution, rather, for the missed part of the water. And so we'll have to get to that, or we'll get to that at the end. I still never threw it in game to test anything. I have one of them guys, or two of them guys just hanging out there. Get him toward her, just barely. Two. I'm a little bit tired today, guys. I did not go to sleep. Did not go to sleep when I was supposed to. I'm super tired. But the show must go on. I need to, I was hoping to get there before the new game came out on my series there. The series I started for my last map. But I'm definitely not going to make it there. That's a fact, unfortunately. We'll just have to continue it. If I can get it switched over, we'll just continue it on a new game, or we'll just continue it on here. So whatever we got to do, we'll get her done. Unfortunately, it's going to take us a little bit of time getting all of this water in here, because of the way we have to do it. I'll go ahead and cheat a little bit and copy these rotations off of these other ones. Priest. Alright, so we got 141. Open that. Open this. So skill 141. that. Select that. So we got 612. We gotta come to this one. 61. Change this to a 2. Two. One nine one. 191. I believe this was the same thing. Check it. 2 or 612. Right, so 6 1 2. That got us at the right height anyhow. Go ahead and slide that over. Where it should be. That don't look right though. Yeah, because I think that was supposed to be. That's what we have that one at. Header too skinny. It's alright though, because I'm gonna change that. Yeah, we're actually gonna change that anyway. So actually, I don't even really have to worry about these. But we would have to change the clip distance on it too. See, that's something I almost forgot about. So let's back up. It doesn't matter because I'm not going to be using these, but I'm going to change it just so I can see. Yeah, that ain't nowhere near what we actually need it to be doing. Cool. I just gotta make sure it's lined up here right, that we can move on to the next one. Close enough. Now we can move on to the next one. Yeah, we still gotta do sound. Make our sound bigger. Let's see. We go on audio. Alright, so we'll go ahead and we'll borrow one of those. And we'll probably just drag it and just like put it right here in the middle, and then just make it bigger to where it just really covers that area. And then we gotta put the water, the same sound as this water, up through the stream. Which I don't know. I'm really thinking about changing the sound of this, because they actually have this as waterfall sound instead of like a river or stream or whatever. So yeah, it's not right. Yeah, so whatever we do, we gotta make sure we keep the clip distance. See, that last one I didn't do the clip distance on the actual water, the big water there. See it disappear. So we gotta go ahead and do that real quick. Click on it. Right there it's right, but right here it's not. It's at 200, so we gotta change that. But I'm gonna go into it real quick. Open this up real quick, and then click on this. See, it's right, but this main thing right here has to be at 10,000, or it's not gonna work. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Did I put that at 10 grand or 100? Yeah, 100. Oh well. Either way, it'll be okay. See, I would probably make it even fuller than what it is, like, but I don't want to go too full because then you wouldn't be able to see the rocks and stuff behind it. I actually think it's pretty good right now. You can see the rocks and stuff behind it. Pretty good. I think we're in good shape. So let's move on to the next one. Again, we tried to get these to where it was shooting the water higher, but it wasn't working. So we're definitely gonna have to do something different there. We'll work that out in a minute. Alright, so let's bring in our next waterfall. Bring it in and pour it. Alright, instead of messing with it, we'll just go ahead and get our rotation and everything from this one. Copy that. Man, I am really tired. It's like zombie tired. Man. One for one. 612 612. I'm going to see this will work again. Copy these translations. See if I can just get it perfectly lined up with the last one and then just drag it over. Paste. Paste. Alright, so that did work. And put it exactly where the other one was, and now all we gotta do is just knock it over a hair where it needs to be, and we're in good shape. Get it to where they're just overlapping a bit. Yeah, that was definitely easier just copying all that. Way easier. So we should be able to knock the rest of these out real quick. Then when we move down to the bottom one, boom, we'll do the same thing. We'll line the first one up and then we'll just copy and paste. Get everything what we need it. Then we still got to work on the sound. But we'll be in good shape though, so. Alright. I don't really have to mess with this. Oh. But we're going to go ahead and change it. So we kind of are going to have to mess with it to delete it anyway. Alright, see now, because if we leave it there, it's not enough. If you ask me, it's just not enough. Oh, we gotta change the clip distance on them. Yeah, that's nowhere near what we actually need. Then we gotta change the clip distance on this right here. Right here. Right here. You know what? I was putting them at 10 grand. I'm just gonna go ahead and put them at 100 grand. So that way, I think that'll make it to where you can see it all the way across the map moving. Yeah. If it wasn't so blurry, I could just barely see it moving. If it wasn't so blurry, you could see it. Oh, man, we ain't got no audience here today, huh? A little bit. A little bit. So good. So good. So good. We're getting our map done. That's all that matters. I kind of want to knock this back a little bit so we can, yeah, I guess technically that water is running through there. You can see it comes around this, so technically the water would flow there. I was thinking about knocking this back some so it would make sense bringing that over, but it'll make sense. This is actually kind of going up at an angle so the water comes around it like this. So we'll be okay. I wish I could make this a little thicker to where what I mean by thicker, to where the water was thicker to where it came out just a little bit further than what it is. How it's thick right here, get it to where the thickness came out to at least here, and then this little stuff came out to here. But it'll be okay. We'll leave it alone. We'll just go ahead and get our next one in here. We'll go ahead and close this one up. Close this one. Then we'll get our next one in here. That's going a lot faster though, the way we're doing it now, so it'll be okay. I mean, it's still a slow process, but it's nowhere near as slow now. Just copy and paste it all in it. Sometimes that don't work though. Copying and pasting the translations and that. Sometimes it doesn't work. But it's working for us right now, so that's good. Man, I am super duper tired, man. Super tired. So tired I forgot which one I was supposed to be doing there. Oh man. Alright, that put us where we need to be. Now we just gotta change the size. Like that, so 141 and 612. So we need 141 and 612. 512. That's supposed to be. We didn't change it on the last one. It ain't even supposed to be that, but I don't even know why I'm bothering with it, to be honest with you, because we're going to do something completely different with that. So yeah, we won't worry about that. Then again, maybe I should go ahead and do it, and then just keep them in there as well as what we're actually going to do with it. So what's it supposed to be? Alright, so we'll do that with it for right now, I guess. Five, 1, 2, 5, 1, 2. See, that ain't. I don't think that one's right, because I don't think I changed that last one. Yeah, 191. That's what it's supposed to be. So this one, 191. This one here we'll do the same thing, 191, and then leave it at that. 191. We gotta grab this whole thing here, slide it over a smidge. So it's just overlapping, like so. We're probably gonna have to throw in an extra one, but I wanted to get them slid down a little bit. Yeah, we'll definitely have to do an extra one now. Make sure they're all nice and tight. See, it would be nice if I could copy these, right? Because what I would do is I would throw them all in a group, and then I would copy the group and just drag that group down to this one, and we wouldn't have to sit there and do that all over again for this one. But it doesn't work like that. You can't just copy it, because it doesn't work if you copy it. So there's no cheating. Excuse me. I keep doing that. I don't know why, but I keep doing that. Alright, so we're going to need like 3 more or so. It's got our little fishy buried. So unless we really move them back, I guess it doesn't matter. I'm going to go ahead and put him all the way up. And then we'll put another 1 or 2 back further. Matter of fact, yeah, like I said, we're going to make some of these actually jumping out of the water, like as if they were trying to get up the waterfall. Obviously, they'd never make it up, but we're going to make them jump for it. Make them do it. Alright, next one. Next. Alright. I knew this would take some time. I didn't think it would actually take this much time though. Hey, appreciate them likes. Appreciate it. We deep. Slide that chat over just because like I liked it over there in the corner, but whenever you're in the editor, obviously the writing's white and you just can't see it. You can't see it when it's in over here. So now if this was closed, it wouldn't be bad, but so yeah, we went ahead and moved that. Check this one more again, make sure you can get up in here. See, I had a rock in our road now. Which rock is that? Ooh, that's the big one there. Alright, so I mean, you could probably still get in there. Probably wouldn't be that big of a deal, but just to be sure, go ahead and tilt that back a bit. Just to make sure you can get in here without a problem. No problemo. Yeah, man, we got a nice little nook here. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Yeah, I don't like how dark green that gets when you make it that small. It gets super dark. If all the rest of it was that way, it'd be okay. I mean, obviously this one here's got dark on it, but oops, wrong button. Alright, let's get back to our water here. Yeah, getting sidetracked. Welcome, guys, if you're just joining. Welcome, welcome. Alright, moving on. So, man, like, I'm super tired today. I need to start going to bed. I'm running off a 0. Got a little bit of that zombie feel happening right now, too. Alright. Okay, we're doing it the easy way now. Just copy and paste, copy and paste. And then all we'll have to do is just, it'll put it exactly where the last one was, and then we just gotta drag it over as snug instead of sitting here trying to line them all up. Copy and paste the coordinates, and it'll put it where we need it, and then we just drag it over. Easy peasy. One. 6 1. Oh, I forget already. Yeah. 141 and 612. I guess I was right. Say hello to your new car. Nope. Emails popping up. Wonder how many people actually fall for stuff like that. Alright, 612. 612. And 191. 191. 512. 1 2. Alright, then all we gotta do now is drag this thing over. Hit play and drag it over. And we get them to where they just overlap a little bit. See, I keep forgetting the one thing. The clip distance so you can see it from far distance. So I gotta go ahead and change that again. last two. Just putting 100 grand on them. And we're going to change these to where our like, I guess, call it splashback or water mist or whatever, because it won't let you make it to where it shoots up higher than that. So we're going to do something different to get that to work the way I want it to work. It would be fine the way it is, but again, I mean, it's a pretty big waterfall. That's a long ways that water's falling down. And I think it would make a bigger splash than that. So we're going to do something different with that once we're done. I'm thinking 2 more to get over here. Maybe, possibly 3, but 2 more for sure to get us there. So import another one here. Then we'll go back to copy and paste, copy and paste. We'll get a rotation first. Copy. Paste. Copy. Paste. Unfortunately, map bacon, there's a lot of boring parts, guys. I apologize, but I know it can be interesting though. I like to watch it myself. Paste. One. Six, 1, 2. Look, I remember. Yay. Yay me. While we're here and thinking about it, we'll do the clip distance on this one. $100,000 on there. Same with these too. Forgot about these. The clip distance on these got to be changed too if you want to be able to see them. Again, it really doesn't matter because I'm doing something different, but I might go ahead and keep those there. That's the only reason I was doing them bottom ones too. Not 100% sure what I'm doing with them yet, so we're going to go ahead and just change them anyway. I don't know what that was, but it sounded like something was disconnecting there. I don't know what it was though. Yeah. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and what we got? 191, I believe, right here, and then pop that open. That at a 2. I mean, I don't know. Why is that not right? Play. See, I could really make it to where they're real nice and tight, but I want it to where you can kind of still see through it. A smidge bit. If that's a word. I know it's not. Just a smidge bit. Let's see here. Flip distance, we already did that, right? Yeah. Yep. Alright, we need one more for sure. One more. At least one more. Excuse me. I guess, like, we could have put it down just a smidge more from where the water's flowing to where it flows over. But I think it'll be okay. Like I said, I can make it a lot fuller to where it looks like a lot more water flowing over that hill. Because that's a big river flowing through there. Like, that would be a lot of water coming over that hill. A lot. So, if we kind of compare it to reality, I probably should make it fuller. But I think we'll go ahead and just roll with what we got until I check it out in game, and we'll see what it really looks like. Whether we need to like stagger the ones that are here. If I do bring more in, I think what we would have to do is just like how these are running across here. We'll just have to go in between two of them and put one and just pull it out this way just a little bit more, just so it fills everything in a little better. It would be super nice if we could have just took one and stretched it out and made it this big, but if you've seen yesterday's stream, it just looks like snowflakes because there's so little water. The bigger you stretch it out, the bigger these look and the less there is. So that's why we're doing it the way we are doing it, like one at a time. I'm curious to see the new game, like how stuff like this will work, because a lot of the stuff that runs off of planes like this, I like how it moves when you turn, they kind of move. A lot of the stuff that works with planes like this is actually 3D in the new game, so it'll be interesting to see. So all this is just planes with a picture of water splattered on it. So there's a plane like laying that way, and then there's one laying this way, and they just crisscross them. And that's all this is made of. That's how that's made. That's why it looks so spiky from some angles. But let me tell you, in the game, it looks a lot better. It definitely looks a lot better in game. It's pretty much with anything, any editor, it all looks better in game. All right, now ahead and we'll get ourselves another one imported. I'm gonna have to make a group to put all these in. Import. And we'll start our copy and paste process here. One. Actually starting to remember it now. So I don't have to copy and paste all that too. So we'll jump back up here, change our clip distance to 3. Jump back down here. Change this clip distance. This is 191. Open that up. 512. And that was pretty simple. All we gotta do is play and drag it over. Yeah, like we can put these closer. Like right there, it's on top of the last one. But we could just drag it over here and make it real thick, but I'm gonna see what it looks like in game just like this, and then we'll go from there, like I said. Alright, and then yeah, I can't wait to throw it in game, guys. I really can't. I don't know why that one didn't drag over. Oh, because I didn't move it right. Let's see. There we go. I didn't move it as a whole. I just moved the top part of it. Oopsie. I'm tired. Then we gotta mess with our sound. I won't mess with the sound yet. I'll get that bottom piece in first, and then we'll mess with our sound. Alright. Now, let's see. Let's bring in another one. Import. Alright, now with this one, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna open this up. I'm gonna select this bottom piece here. Go ahead and hit play on it so we can see the water. Alright, now I selected that bottom piece, right? What we're gonna do, we're just gonna delete that. Now we just have our top piece. And then we're gonna spin that around. We can actually get rid of the sound to it and everything. But we're going to use this as our bottom piece here. Since we can't get the bottom piece, the actual bottom piece to go like splash higher, and we'll just use the top piece to do it. Now I'm still gonna steal the rotation off of them top ones. Copy. That way it's facing the right way. Paste. We'll go ahead and make these 0. I wasn't supposed to spin up on the hill like that on me. Oh, you know what? I think that needs to be. Yeah, that ain't working. Well, I guess it is. So now we don't have to worry about turning it left or right. So it's actually the right direction we need it now. So it kind of worked. Kind of. There we go. Now it's sitting on there flat too. So yep, we're good. Alright, so now whenever this water comes down and hits, it would splash and then kind of make it go this way. So that's going to work out good for us actually. Oop. So if we hit play, let's kind of see what it's doing. Alright, so we don't quite need it that high, but we just need it a little bit higher than what it was before. So what we're going to do is close this because I accidentally clicked on the hill back there. Crack open a drink. Yep. See if a little caffeine will wake us up. Close this, close that, close this. Close that for now, close that. Alright, so we need this. So we can do point. That's not what I wanted. Excuse me. Oh man. .6. Now, as you can see, that's much wider, but it's kicking the water way out here. We don't want it out that far. I don't know why them other ones was the actual bottom pieces there ain't working right. But anyhow, so we got it wider. Trying to think here which one actually makes it long, and I think it's this one. So it's hard to tell what it's actually doing with it down there. It's not letting me grab it though. Oh, it's because I don't have a number here. I need to get it away from that so I can see what it's actually doing. Okay, now. Okay, that there's actually like supposed to be determining how high it's actually splashing up, which that's a little too high. But what we could do is drop it down into the water, because it's not letting me make it any smaller than that. Obviously those are too small and this is too big. But we can take and drop it down into the actual water there to where it's not shooting so high up out of the water, if that makes sense. And then now we gotta try. What's it? Is that part of that too? Let's try it. No. It's making like zero difference. There we go. What's this one here for us? It's actually pretty good. It's doing pretty much the same thing those are doing, but that's because it's at 0 though. So I did 0.01. There goes being too high again. Figure this out. I gotta figure it out, man. It's driving me nuts. Alright, so that's making it longer. Okay. Let me go ahead and see. I mean, there's 3 different things you can change. This, the outside of this, and then the inside of it. So there's a lot of stuff to change here. Alright, so that's the width of it. This here. What do we have here? Not exactly sure what we're changing there. Get it back to there so we can see what we're doing here. Alright, nice and wide. That's what I wanted to do. Now we're getting somewhere. Alright, now let's go point. So that's what we need, but we need it just a smidge higher, nothing crazy. And that's what it just, well, yep, it won't let us do nothing lower. So this one won't let us do nothing lower, and then the actual ones for that won't let us do nothing bigger. So like I said, we'll just take this and then tuck it under the water to get it to do what we need it to do. That's the only thing I can actually think of. Alright, so if we take and let's make this wider. Which one is it? This one. So maybe if we made 2 of these right here, right? And you can see how it's kind of going at a curb like this. So if we take this and kind of tuck it under the water, and then we do another one and face back the other way, then it'll kind of do like a little dome thing. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you'll see here in a minute. I'm gonna try it just to see what happens, see if it works out for us or not. There's a couple other things to change, or that we could change, but I still don't think it's going to make a difference. I don't think it'll let us drop it any lower than what it is. See, that's actually working on the way the water's flowing, the tilt of it. Let me see. Oop, wrong button. Yeah, see how, okay. Yeah, see how that tilted that? That's what we need. It's just to shoot straight up and down. But then again, that took the width away from it. So let's do... just made it skinny. I guess I could just keep the angle to it because it wouldn't hurt nothing if we just did like what I was talking about doing. Yeah, let me just try it. So if the water's hitting there, we want this to pop up out of the water right where the water's hitting, and then kind of do a splash, and then it'll come up and then splash back down like right here. And then the way we'll get it to do that is we'll make another one of these, like I said, then we'll turn it around so it's facing this way, and then we'll get them to interlock so it just looks like when the water hits, boom, it's a wave that rolls over and we're good to go. In theory, we're good to go. So yeah, in theory it works perfect. Alright, let's go ahead and open this back up. Select this guy. We got that at 9. Let's roll with 10. 11. Just trying to make it a little bit wider. That's all. Ooh, mama, that might be too wide. Alright, oh yeah. Oh, I put 111, that's why. I'm like, wow. I didn't think it jumped up that much. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we got the ones that are already there that we just left from the original waterfalls, right? Now, let's grab these. See, and these will be kind of like in the center of our little dome we're about to make. Right? Alright, so, oops. Obviously it's shooting too high in the air. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab that. We're going to sink it under the water here. till we get it at the right height. It's hard to tell with all that red, man. Yeah, so it'd be like the water's coming down, hitting, and then splashing back up, and then it'll hit again, but still kind of high there. It's hard to see from this distance away. A little bit bigger. See these little splashes that were there before. Like I said, it wasn't enough for the water falling from that height. Just get it to where it's a little bit higher than the ones that are there. And like I said, we'll go ahead, make another one, have it pointing the other way, and I think we'll be in there. How's it go? We're in there like swimwear. Let's see. Lord, what's going on, man? Alright, let's go ahead and create ourselves another one. I'm wondering if I should bump that back just a wee bit more, though. Maybe right there. Alright. It's hard to read in here, but when you get in game, it looks so much better. Alright, now we'll make ourselves another one, like I said. Then we'll spin it around and then see what we come up with. I can actually delete this audio from this. We already have so much, or we can take it and use that as our, oh, you know what? I forgot some audios won't let you actually make them bigger. Like, it just won't let you make it bigger. Just audio by itself. So even then, it moved the audio, but it didn't stretch it out. So what we'll have to do if we want the audio to be bigger is just slap it around there. How you say that? Yeet, yeet Lord or yet Lord? I'm going to go ahead and change the name on this one so I know exactly what it was for. And that's for What should we call that? We'll just call it mist. Alright. So let me create another one. Import. Alright, so we'll go ahead and just copy our rotations and translations and everything from this one. I actually want to see if that's actually... Oh yeah, it's definitely under there. That's what I wanted to see, if it was way under there or what. Alright. So, copy, paste. I don't know if the chat's coming through like so slow that everybody thinks that I'm not answering them. So like forget this guy and they roll out, or or what? Which I've had that a few times. And then when I answer them, they're already gone. It's just because the chat's coming through so slow. Alright, so copy. I think I did that already. I forget already. Ain't good. It ain't good. Copy. Paste. And copy. Paste. And copy. And paste. Now, let's see. If I put all these at plus, then it should flip it around for us. You would think. In theory. But it did not. Okay. What did that do? Oh, it's got me confused now. Alright, so this part here can go. Delete. That's the part we need. Technically, we just need it to flip over this way. and then we gotta do the rest of it to make it bigger. Then what did we make that last one? On the scale side of things. Alright, so 12.01 and 11. So 12. .01 11. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and make this one a 12 or a 13 so we can kind of interlap them, because if you look, there's like one line coming up, another line coming up, like that. So I want to kind of interlap them. That makes sense. So we'll do 12, 13, just whatever we need to make it a little bit longer. And this one's going to be out further anyway, so we could probably go like a lot longer. Don't want to go too long, because then it kind of breaks it up to where there's big gaps in between each piece of water that comes out. Okay, 16. It's hard to see with that red, man. I'm actually go ahead and try to tilt this one forwards a little bit. Tilt it forward. Back that up just a little bit. Alright, so now it's probably hard to see for you guys, but it looks like the water's coming down and then it splashes and then splashes back like that, kinda. Now that might be out too far and just be too much now. Before it wasn't enough, but now it might be too much. We gotta change the clip distance on it. One, two, three, and then we gotta change the clip distance on this one too. One, two, three. Alright, so that might not work for us just because obviously it looks like the water's bouncing back. But it could be it's hitting and then splash of water and it's coming down, splashing and it's jumping back up. But that, yeah, that's not gonna work. I didn't think of that. Alright, so let me grab it again. And going to copy our rotations here and get it to face back the other way. Paste. Now, now that we're facing the right way. Alright, so we'll go ahead and we'll get this little rotation. Like so. And now what I'm going to do is put where it starts on the end of where that one ends, and then just make it to where it's just blooming, flowing over, kind of. Then we could actually throw a couple rocks there in the bottom, you know. And already, look at that, it looks like it's hitting and then phew, splashing over. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm gonna go ahead and bring it down a hair though, so it isn't so high. And then, man, it actually looks pretty good, guys. Ladies and gents, seems like it's flowing awful quick though. Seems like it's flowing pretty quick. Alright, put this in, make sure that's right one more time. There we go, that's good. Check this one. There we go, that's good. Yeah, so I'm definitely gonna have to do something different with the sound. I'll just have to. The sad part is, normally you could take, like I said, you could take these domes and make them bigger and smaller, but this one is not letting us do that. It's just not, I forget how to do it. I think there is a way to do it, but I forget. Yeah, because you can't grab the box right there and make it bigger, and it won't let you adjust it there. So yeah, range. Here we go. That's how you do it. I knew there was a way to do it. I just couldn't remember. So now if I took that and added a 0, oops. What was that? 100. I got 1,000 or something crazy. Yes. So, hey, wow, it made it loud and clean out here. Whoa. Alright, see our... Alright, yeah, so it covered the whole map. Yeah, we made it a little bit too big. So that's the outer range, so the soft sound of it. And then the inner range is the loud sound of it. Obviously, 1,000 is just way too much. It was at 100. Where'd that put us? It's still up there. Like way too big. Was it at 100? Yeah, now it made it super small. See, and that's the thing too. Whenever you change this one, it kind of changes on both, even though there's a setting for both, which is weird to me. I don't know why it does that, but it does. Look at it, it's not going back to where it was. Then we can change the volume on it. It's all the way up. Alright, so I'm gonna back it up here. Try to get it to go back to normal. Alright, so it's showing it's showing the audio. It's back to normal, I think. But there's a red and a white one. I don't. So it's just immediately going to loud. Shouldn't be loud until you get into this inner ring. There's like a wee little fine line in between. Alright, so let me go back some more here, see what's happening. The sad thing is I don't know if it's moving my water or if it's like it should have been back already. I think it is moving. Yeah, definitely move because now the clip distance isn't there, and I know I put the clip distance on it. Now I just gotta go forwards here until it appears. Okay, so it just appeared, so that's good. You know, it's hard to tell because there's volume there for all of it, which, I mean, I should have thought of that. Show audio. Alright, so we got all kinds of audio rings. Like a lot of them. Alright, so that's what we'll do though. We'll just pluck one of these out, or we can take them all out, and then just take one and scale it up and make it bigger to where you hear it loud when you're like right here, and then you hear it softer from here, like out to here or something like that. That's what we'll do with it. Alright, so we definitely got the clip distance back on it. Man. Sucks that I backed it up that far, but I couldn't tell what was actually happening. Okay, that's where I spun it around. Yeah, we backed it up way too much. Alright, now that's where it's... Okay, now we're tilting it back down. And that's where we started messing with the audio. Alright, so right here we should be good. Let's go ahead and look at our audio real quick. Make sure. I don't know why it says inner range 1,000 though. I don't understand that. It shouldn't be saying 1,000. That's where I turn that on, the rigid body, so we can actually back it up one more. Okay, right there. Leave it alone. Alright, now view, show, audio source. Turn that off. I'm happy with it for the most part. Am I really? Not really. Yes and no. Again, I gotta go in game and make sure that's just not too high. And we're coming out like way too far. Which it shouldn't be. Like, it actually looks pretty good, I believe. Just to be sure, I'm going to take this one and just drop it down a little bit more. So we know it's not too high, and then we'll take this one here. And we'll kind of do the same. Okay. My last waterfall, it was smaller, but I actually had it fuller than this one, so that's what's making me want to go ahead and just make this one fuller. But I'll check it out in game first, and then see how it looks, and then if it would look better fuller, then that's what we're gonna do. So now we can go ahead finally and work on the bottom part here and move on to something else. Like, I can't wait till we're painting and moving on here. Again, it's fun, but I want to move on so we, really start to see what this is going to look like for us. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and name this one here Mist as well, so we know what we're dealing with here when we look at it. Alright, and then man, it looks pretty good without water. Alright. throw this in a group. And we're going to call this either top or upper waterfall. Okay. Then we'll name the other one lower waterfall, and then we'll put both of the groups into a group. It'll be nice and tidy. So now we can actually see what's happening with all of it together now too. So that's good. Look, all of them but that one is perfectly lined because it wasn't until after that one that we started copying the translations of where it actually sat. So yeah, now we can grab the whole thing and move it in one big giant piece here. Yeah, so you see how I got the water now? Now you can really see it. It's like shooting up and then going back down, but only the top. Matter of fact, from these, so just the top of that is actually sticking out of the water where it's shooting up and then back down. So you don't actually see that whole thing. Just from here up. Yeah, I definitely feel like it needs to be fuller. So again, I might go in there and throw some more water in it, but we'll have to check it out in game first, see what it looks like. But we're actually getting somewhere. We're actually getting somewhere. Look at that, man. So he got you that, and that's what really making it look good is that white water, man. You can see that white water flowing before the falls, and then after. That's what really makes it. And then I stopped that below because obviously it's plunging there, and then it's not ready to shoot down in that fall. So that's why we quit it there. Detail, detail, detail. Alright, moving on. Boom. Matter of fact, we're 2 hours in. I'm going to take a quick couple minute break here, and we will be right back. I appreciate you if you stay, but if you got to go, I understand too. But we will be right back. Alright, ladies and gents, I apologize for that. We are back. Let's get to it. Man, this part really sucks, guys. I can't wait till it's over. Like, it looks good without this water. It looks real good. But, in game, it'll look better with this. It'll look good in game. It always looks different in game than it does here in the editor, because it doesn't render it as well as the game does, obviously. Alright, let's see. This one here, I believe, is going to take less to get done. I'm going to use the rotation from one of these ones. Just a rotation though, that's all we need. And then once I get the first one set, then we can copy everything from it. But we're at least going to take this rotation just so it's facing the right way, because this here is exactly the same as that, as far as that goes. There we go. Well, should be anyhow. Okay. Yeah, that should be about right. But I tell you what I could do too, just like we did up here, take and get the rotation from the water. And then that way we will know it's lined up right. But I'm pretty sure this is it. That's it. Let's see what the rotation on this is. 81.30 or 345, 81.6 something. So let's try to change that to 345. 345. I don't know if that's right. It's hard to tell with the rock in the road. Yeah, I don't know if that's right. What is that? It's like 692? Something like that it was. Yeah, that's more like it. Alright, so we were right the first time, I guess. I hate when it does that. When you back it up and it won't See, now it's not even moving the rock for us. $6.92. We ain't got no action today, huh? 0 on the action. Alright. So let's go ahead and decide where everything's going to be. Click distance 100 thou. 100 thou. I don't know, I like the color of the water we got there. It's kind of dirty, kind of blue. Liking it. Alright, so that works good for this. It's actually too much, but it's okay if it goes too far. As long as it's actually going clean to the water, that's all that really matters. We're gonna get her lined up here. On the bottom one, I'm going to make sure it's closer than what the top one was, I guess. So the water ends here, then it picks up. I was kind of wanting to actually put it like in there so it kind of, with the water moving, it would kind of hide that edge for us too. But if I do that, then it, I don't know, I think it puts the water back too far. That's my opinion anyway. We could even make it to where so it kind of makes me want to knock this one back a little bit just so it kind of lines up with that one, so it would come over some more. Not sure. I might just leave where it's at though. Oops. Alright. I gotta remember it all. Can't think everything. Good as far as that goes. See, we got the water. Man, this red drives me nuts. See, I think we had it coming out further on this top one, but I don't know. I guess not. Man, look at that. Starting to come together, ladies and gents. Starting to come together. Still got a long ways to go, though. It is not even for one little spot of the map, too. One little spot of the map. Like, it ain't even the whole map. Like, it's just one little spot. That's the bad part. Alright, let's see. We'll make that a 4. Let's make this a... what number is it? See, I mean, I kind of want to say that's good for down here because that isn't as high as a fall, but I mean, if we got this one like that, we kind of got to put that one the same, I would think. Oh no. So Anyhow, let's move on. On to the next one. Import waterfall. So copying everything from this one. Paste it in this one. Man, it really sucks we gotta do it like this. It just sucks that we couldn't just do it in one solid thing. Well, it sucks that you can't just copy it too. That's what really sucks. Should just be able to copy the first one you made and then slide it over and roll with it, but you can't. It won't. It does. It just won't work. What did I do wrong? I done messed up now. Oh yeah, big time. I don't even know. Alright, now. Hey Joel, what's going on? Anything new in the world of Farming Simulator? Anything exciting? Exciting? Oh, clip distance before I forget. Three. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. A little tired today, being up so late. Yeah. I probably wouldn't. I'd probably be making videos. The thing that really motivates me to do this is because I'm actually making it for someone. You know what I'm saying? And they're waiting on it, so that's my motivational tool to get it done. Yeah, man, that really made it thick. Like I said, I'm gonna try it out in game, and then I may come back in and make the water thicker, but it might be alright. Let's see. I was debating on this, just leaving, because this fall here is a little, not as tall as the one back there, just leaving that the way it is, but up here, I did something different with this water up here. So if I grab a hold of that, I made a group here. Right there, upper waterfall water. So if I grab a hold of that and pull it up, slide it over, you can see it. I kind of did it to where it's falling down, then it splashed and it came up, and then it falls back down, and then I put the little squares inside of there. It's hard to tell, but they're inside of there. It doesn't actually come up this high though, because this bottom section is underneath of this water. So it's only from here up that you see poking out down here. But I'm trying to debate on whether I should do the lower section the same way, or just do it like that. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, it took me a minute to figure out what I was going to do and to actually get it to work like that, but it worked pretty good, I think so. Yeah, if you look at it from this way, it's kind of hard to tell what it's doing, but in game, I'm sure you'll be able to see it better. But yeah, looking at it from this angle, it's like, oh, okay, that's what it's doing. Then I threw another fish up there. What did I do with our water here? Alright, now. Two, 1, 2. 2. 2. Yes, I don't know. I'll probably end up doing the same thing like we did up top, I guess. 6, 1, 4. Six, 1, 4. Oh, not 24. 4. I guess I'll leave that like it is, and then what I ended up doing, because I couldn't get that water to raise up, what I ended up doing was just making one of the top waterfalls, deleted the bottom part of it, and then flipped it upside down to where it was shooting the water up and over is what I did. That's how I got the top piece to work like that. But yeah, I left these just the way they are here, and then I took it and then made it to where the water shot over top of it. So that's probably what we'll do up top, I imagine. Alright. If your waterfall's not this big, this here is just fine. Like if you got a small waterfall, this is perfect actually. If you go look at the last map I made, that's all I did was use this, and it's perfect. Alright. But a waterfall at this magnitude, it's just, it doesn't work. It's too small. pretty, yeah. I had to make sure I did the clip distance on that. It's easier to back away from it. Keeps kicking me out of the stream. Let's see. Copy. Man, I really can't wait until I'm done with this part. Paste. Excuse me. Wow. Yeah, it really should not take. It really should not take this long to put some waterfall water in. But I had to make it super big, so here we are. Okay. Yeah, it'll definitely be worth it. That's right. It still sucks though. Like I said, I wanted to play my other map. The one that I just got done with. I actually wanted to play it and then like do some of the road work and stuff that I built before the new game came out. Yeah. If I can't get it converted over and everything working, then I'll just go ahead and still do it on 19. But then again, so we would have to convert the rock and the rock, sand, gravel, all that stuff, get that converted, and then hopefully it's just as easy to get it into the new game as it was this game without a problem. Yeah, that's one of the big things I'm worried about, getting that in there and getting that to work. Alright, so 614. 614. Yeah, that, I don't know. It should work fine. I mean, the hardest part about it will probably just be would have to convert the map and then would have to convert the building materials too. So you would actually have to convert them over to the new game and then get them in. Hopefully it's as easy to get them in. But yeah, I don't have time, or I try to sit there and work on new textures and that for the materials too. This we got new textures and that for the new game. I mean, I'm sure somebody will. Um, I'd like to do it too, just in case somebody doesn't, but it's time. It all revolves around time, not having time to do stuff. Got too much going on. 2, 3, ooh, 4, 3, 2, something. Yeah, I could leave them that close and that would really make the water thick. But I'm gonna go ahead and continue what I got here. Like I said, if it don't look good, I'll just come back in and make the water thicker than what it is now. I got it real thick on my other one. It's actually pretty thick, and it looks good. Oh. Like, why ain't that working? Why does that look so weird? Like, what's happening? I didn't grab the right part of it. I was moving the wrong part of it. Yeah, it definitely looks good. I'm sure it'll look a lot better once we get it in game. It definitely looks good. Like, especially like these ledges and that. I put these ledges there on purpose, just to pop like little rocks and bushes and stuff on, like around the falls. It's going to look pretty darn sweet. It's going to take a while. I mean, we got all this area to get. Once we get it all painted and that, it's going to be pretty dope. For sure. But if you look here, it's hard to tell. You can see the white water that's behind the falls, just barely. I don't want to go any closer because of the redness. But it definitely, and the color of the actual water behind the waterfall water, like it makes a huge difference. Huge. It looks so much better than just putting that falling off the hillside. Alright, now on to the next one. Getting here, almost. We got a few more. Excuse me. Man, there ain't no audience today. There's been a few people in, but they jump right back out. With the water in the back, minus the white water. Did you make the white water for your map yet? Oh, you said you ain't been in it yet. Never mind. Copy. Paste. Yes, you did. You remembered how to do it after I showed it to you? Well, I guess all you had to do is just watch the stream back. If you didn't remember, paste. Copy. Paste. Alright. Now, clip distance. Three. Yeah, chat's slow. Yeah, I don't know if it's. I got it set to. And I think that's why I lose people, because I had somebody come in, Yet Lord or whatever it is, said what's up, and I mean I answered him right away as soon as that popped up, but by that time he didn't answer me, and that happens all the time too. And I answer them, and then boom, they're gone. They're gone before I answer them. And I'm thinking that they just think that I'm just ignoring them, so they're like, "Well, forget this guy," and they leave. Yeah, so I don't know if it's just YouTube, because sometimes, listen, there's been a few times, like I can't even count on my fingers, my hands, how many times it's happened to me that I'm like, man, ain't nobody talking, and I'm like, yeah, you know, it's kind of normal, not being that big of a channel yet, you know, not a lot of people come in and talk, but, and then I'll end the stream, and I'm like, man, nobody said nothing, then I'll watch the stream back, and it's like, man, and there was all kinds of people trying to say something to me, but it never popped up on the stream, on the, chat, so, every now and again, like, I gotta go up and just keep refreshing the web page for it to show the chat. And I don't know why it does that. So I don't know if it's like my internet speed or what it is that does that. Like right now it says the connection is excellent. And then I have it set to low lattice. I don't know if that's... It's not ultra low, but it is set to low lattice, I believe. That's how I have it set. Settings. Yeah, there's normal lattice, low lattice, and ultra. I have it set to low lattice right now. Well, it's really the live on my end. I need to refresh often. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why. Like I said, I gotta refresh just so everything works. I got my internet speed's 100 megabytes per second, and it usually runs at, like, on a bad day it'll be like 99 or something. On a good day it's like 116 tops. But it would be nice to have the money to do a little upgrade and get 800 megabytes a second. Yeah, that would be nice. I don't know how to, I can't afford that though. But it would definitely, I'm sure it would definitely help the stream. And uploading videos and stuff too. It would really help. Forgot what I was doing. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Alright, we're good there. Pop that to 4. We hit play on this. And then open this up. Click on that guy. I don't know why I keep forgetting that number. Two, 1, 2 and 6, 1, 4. So 2, 1, 2. I seen your chat pop up. Give me a second. I'll read it. 2, 1, 2. 6, 1, 4. Okay. Yeah, lots of time. Yeah, what they say, time is money. Ain't that the truth? Alright, so I got water floating there. I gotta see where that's coming from. Oh, right here. Why is that? I must have typed something in wrong. Somewhere I typed something in wrong, because that is really shooting out there. Or no. We're good. Alright, I'm tripping. I was thinking this was already at the bottom. I'm really tripping. I need sleep. I'm losing it. Man. Like, the bottom would go quicker because it'll take less water to get across there, but I'm putting them in tighter, so it's not going any quicker. It's kind of messing with the sound a little bit too before you came on the stream. There's a lot of my normals that hasn't been watching the stream. Actually, the guy I'm making the map for, he used to come in and watch them all. I don't know, hasn't watched the last few. I'm sure he's went in and watched the stream afterwards, but hasn't watched it live though. Alright, now. On to the next one. Where are you from? It's 3:59, so 4 o'clock in the United States and Ohio. Yeah, I'm working night turn though, so I should actually be going to bed right now to get some sleep, but I probably won't go to sleep for another 2 or 3 hours because I still haven't. I came home, got a shower, did a few things on the computer, and then I got the stream set up, and then I started streaming. I've been streaming for 3 hours now, so I got Yeah, but I still gotta eat dinner and everything, then go lay down. You're in the U.S. and it's... you're an hour off. Well, hour and 2 minutes, whatever. Yeah. Hour away. Alright, now. What am I doing here? What am I doing? What am I doing? Copy and paste, and that's what I'm doing. I want to do a map. I want to do a map where it's got like a... not necessarily a river, but like a stream running down the whole thing, and like starting high and then having a waterfall and then have it twisting and turning and another waterfall and then a little pool, you know, a little pool of water and then some more twisting and turning and another little waterfall, a bunch of little little waterfalls here and there. I think that'd be pretty cool. I got so many ideas, man. I just don't have time to apply. I don't have time to apply them. If I made some money off of this stuff and kept the lights on, then I would just do it full time. That'd be awesome. Alright. Copy. Copy. Here we go with the pop-ups on the screen again. What is it? Control Alt C or something will copy all three of them at once, but I don't know how to paste all three of them at once. I mean, I guess if I hit up here, it would paste them, but it would paste them all right here in the top one. It wouldn't paste them in all three. So that's only good for whenever you copy them all. That's only good for XML files. So if you're trying to do something in the XML files where you copying all three of these all at once? Yeah, it's like Control Alt C. So you would just click here, right? Or highlight that one, just hit Control Alt C, and then it would copy all three of these, right? And then, so if you were trying to do, let me think. I'm tired and I can't think. I did like a default item. So if you put a building down in the game, you know, and you want it to be a default item, so if you put a shed down right here and you want that to be in the game whenever you go to a new farm or whatever, whenever you start the game, boom, that shed's just automatically there, you own it. So you would do that. You would set it down, then you would come up here, Control C, and it would copy all three, and then you could just go into XML files and then hit paste, and it'll paste all three of them for you, and you don't have to sit there and type all that in. It definitely comes in handy. if you're doing a lot of XML work. I'm sitting here moving the wrong one. I only clicked on it so I could copy. I don't know why I moved it. Alright. Copy. And paste. Man, I really cannot wait until this is done. Let's see. What to do, what to do. Hey, I remembered it this time. I don't remember this though. Would it be bad for you to make the waterfall join and then copy and paste what you have now? Which I don't know how or if it's possible. Would it be bad for you to make the waterfall join and then copy and paste what you have? You mean to throw these into a group to where it's all together? Like I did that one to where it's all together and then copy and paste it? Because that would be great. Because I would have just thrown all of them in a group and copied that and drug it down here and been done with it. If that's what you're talking about. But that's the bad part about this. You can copy and paste everything under the sun in here, but it will not. It'll let you copy and paste it or copy it and move it or whatever, but it don't work when you do it. It just won't work. Yeah, Ryder did that from Jump Street. So I actually, how I'm sitting here having to line them up, even when I did this top one, I put one in and then I brought the next one in and then had to sit there and line it up and try to get it to match the first one. I would have just clicked on the first one, copied it and drug it over, but you can't. It doesn't work like that. I don't know why, but the waterfall will not let you copy it like that. Or yeah, I would have been all over it. Yeah, all over it. But let's see here. What I got done. Alright, so right now I'm gonna copy it right now. Control D. Okay, we just copied it, right? So I drag it over and I'll hit play on that. See, it doesn't have any water. Like there's no water coming out of it. It just doesn't work. Like I said, it'll let you copy it. It just don't work. Yeah. Unfortunately, that's the case. Yeah. Or I'd have been done a long time ago. How about it? Alright, so we already did. What do I gotta do now? 612. Oh no, that's the wrong one. Right here. 614. That's what it is. 614. Yeah, it's all good. We was all newbies at one point. How about it? I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I'm pretty good with it, but I still don't know everything. And I ain't gonna lie about it. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty good. I can get stuff to it, and if I don't know it, I can mess with it and actually figure it out. But I still don't know everything about it myself. Oh, I knew I was forgetting something. Two, 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 and then we gotta make sure we did our clip distance on these. Yes, and yes. Now we can move on to the next one. Close that, close that, close that. Yeah, right. Then again, there is guys that do nothing but this all day, every day. But yeah, I wish this was my job. I mean, I do, even though it aggravates me sometimes. Like, really aggravates me sometimes. Next. But my real job aggravates me even more, so. Hey, that's the funny part too. Like, in real life, that's what I do. I run yellow iron. Like, I run excavator, bulldozer, rock truck, backhoe, you name it, all day, every day. But I cannot wait to get out of work to come home to run my fake machine on the TV. That's funny. Like, I got the Thrustmaster 1600 M's, and these sticks are nicer than the sticks in the actual machine. That's the funny part. Like, they're nicer than sticks in an actual machine. Copy. Paste. Why is that at 0? Yeah. Like, I would like my job, like, you know, I mean, you're running equipment, you're getting paid for it. Like, You know, when I first started, I'd probably ran it for free, but you want to pay me too. That's fine, but it's just the place, like the place, the people, it just all drives you nuts to where you don't enjoy it. So yeah, unfortunately. Oh, that's what happened. I forgot to import it over here. I was like, what's going on here? There we go. Now we can paste. I mean, I didn't have to. I could have just pasted it all and it would have brought it over here, but I just couldn't figure out what was all his zeros. Paste. And copy. And paste. And copy. Copy. And paste. Alright. Copy again. I don't know, probably I was wanting to say 2 more, but it might be 3 because we do gotta bring it clean over to here. So 1, 2. Yeah, we'll probably have to do, well, 2 more after the one we're working on right now. I think. Clip distance. Three. 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 4. See if I can remember all the numbers this time without having to go back and look. 2. 2, 1, 2. 6, 1, 4. I'm a beast. I did it. I'll forget on the next one though. Something ain't right though. Like they're starting to get like real crooked. And I don't know, I guess it's actually running like that. Just was looking like it was getting crooked, but I guess it is actually running like that. Look, I got a bump right there. I wanted to make this right here deeper, like right here in front of the falls. I want to make it deeper than the rest of it. I don't know about anybody else, but the way I didn't paint that sand either. The way I would work this is I made this real shallow, okay? So whenever I put sand in it, you'll be able to drive like right on top or right across it. And then once you dig the sand out, you can still drive across it, but it won't cover your whole cab. So it'll be like, it's realistic because you can drive an excavator right through the water, rock trucks, whatever, you know, without problem. So I wanted it to be like that, like kind of realistic to where you can still drive through it after you dig all the materials out of it. But this end over here, I want to make it a little bit deeper than everything else. So then you would start over here and dig under the falls and then just dig backwards and then just don't go out there again because it's going to be deep. And that way it would give more material without having to go crazy and make this even bigger. So that's the game plan. I still got to smooth this out to where you can drive up on there. I got to smooth that out still. We still got to get the water. We got a lot to do yet. A lot. It's going to pay off, man. It's going to be awesome. Can't wait. Alright. Yeah, I went over and peeked at your channel too before I started streaming. Was he? Would you have a PC simulator or something you were playing? Little farm sim. And then trader simulator or something. I don't know. I watched one of your videos where you were working on the PC, and then I kind of just like skimmed through the rest of your channel. Oh. Copy. Beast. What we got? What we got? One more? I already did all of this, right? I can't remember now. I got sidetracked. Oh yeah, that's all done. Sweet. Yeah, yes I did. Trader Life Simulator. How is that? You like that? I see you got Gold Rush too. That's what got me on PC. That's why I went and bought a PC just for the game Gold Rush. I seen it. I was like, I gotta get it, and I was hooked on. I played that game straight for over a year. Would not play nothing else. I got every claim dug out to the bottom. Didn't leave a drop of dirt or a drop of gold anywhere. And my graphics card updated, and for some reason I went and updated the graphics card, and for some reason now all the dirt on the ground, like where the rocks in that, there's a white shimmer around it all, and it just looks stupid, and it makes me not even want to play it anymore. Like, because I was going to do videos on it, like I was going to have my YouTube channel on it, and it did that, and I cannot get that white shimmer to go away to save my life, and it makes me mad. I'm a visual player, so with it doing that, it makes me not want to play it anymore, and I haven't played it since then, and it just makes me mad though, because that was my game. And then I had this the whole time, and then that did that, and I just started playing this. I like Farm Sim more, and Gold Rush, and Traders Life Sim. Yeah, like the only thing I got on my channel was just Farm Sim. Mainly because of you know, I don't want to jump around. Everybody that subscribed has subscribed for Farm Sim, so I want to keep it that way at least until I get monetized. And I'm still not going to jump around like crazy. I might play another game here and there, but it would have to do with the same stuff, like maybe pop in a Gold Rush or two or something like that. But I don't want to go playing games that people didn't subscribe to and lose subscribers and that. So that's part of my plans there, I guess you could call it. Alright, let's hit play on this. I can't remember where I'm at here. Alright, so yeah, we're probably gonna need two more. Two more will do it. I bought Gold Rush before it came out and never got to barely play for an hour. Then old PC would not let me play. Yeah, that sucks. Like, it really drives me nuts because I was on the last claim almost like I did not leave the claim until I fully dug it out, like every single drop. And it just makes me mad because I was on the last claim and I dug around all of the good gold, and I just dug the not so good gold, and I saved all the good gold for last, and then it stopped working. I gotta answer this, so I'll be right back. Hello? Sorry about that. Yeah. Okay, now where were we? Unfortunately, like my phone never rings. I don't even know why I got a phone, okay? I don't talk on it. I don't like to talk on it. It never rings until I'm streaming. Never fails. Alright, so what do we got here? I had all this ready, done, right? I believe so. All we had to do was knock this down. And then we gotta make one more. And then make our little dome there. And then we can start doing other stuff. I can't wait. I can't wait. Yeah, see, like stuff like this. Listen, before I started doing this map, I actually looked at like waterfall, actual water, like pictures of actual waterfalls in Alaska. Well, actually, I made the rough outline of this, and I had some benches and stuff in there. And then I was like, you know what? Let me look at some actual waterfalls in Alaska, just to kind of see how they look. And they have waterfalls where they have benches like this in front of the waterfall, and there's a bridge that goes from here to here, like an actual car bridge down across there. And I thought about doing that. I was like, oh, that'd be dope, you know? But I didn't want it to take from the view of the actual waterfall itself. So that's why I didn't do it. But they legit had the same benches and everything, like, and then there was a bridge going across it. I was like, that's cool. So it was kind of like that, with the bridge going across it. I haven't tried it either, but I just didn't want it to take from the overall look of the waterfall, so I was like, I ain't doing it. But that's exactly what it looked like. It's crazy. That's what it looked like. It is pretty cool. Yeah. But I don't know. I'm gonna have to do one like that one of these days. This particular bridge, I guess it doesn't really take from it too much, but I just didn't want it to take from the overall view of the waterfall. But look, we actually do got it to pretty much the scale. I left this rough on purpose. I kind of made it to where you could drive on these if you wanted to. It doesn't look very wide, but trust me, it's definitely wide enough to drive on. And I left them rough like that on purpose, so you know, you get a little bounce in that if you did drive on it. But look, it's all pretty much to scale for the bridge, though. That's pretty cool, man. Oop. Now it's kind of making me want to do it. Alright. But anyhow, we got one more here. Then we gotta, like I said, do our little dome there, and then we can move on. Get on with the get on. Obviously, this is too big for it, but my other map, like I'd take a tree and lay it across here, just to give it a little more character, you know what I'm saying? Right. Yeah, right. Like over, clean over there, like over here is a lot of rock to excavate. I'm gonna change all this. It's gonna be completely different, but all this green stuff here is all rock to dig. And there's a lot of it, so there's too much. I'm gonna get rid of some of it and do something completely different over there. But we're gonna have the sand there. But I made this right here, and we're gonna put like blasted rock in here, which is pretty much gravel. And the only reason I added this, and then I'm gonna have a little dirt thing over there. The only reason I added this is so you would have something to do, so there was a little more interaction around the waterfall other than just the sand on the bottom. That's the only reason I added this area right here. Other than that, this, I would have just knocked this out of there and just had that all water for sand. But I did that on purpose just to get you up higher so you were working and you could enjoy the falls a little more. While I'm moving around and doing crazy stuff, I'm gonna save it real quick, which I should have did when I answered the phone, because now we can't do nothing. But I've lost my progress too many times, and yeah, it sucks. So we're gonna save it real quick. Yes, yes, very. Yeah, there's a reason behind all my madness. That's the hardest part about making maps. It's thinking, because you're always thinking like what to do, where to put this, how should this go, what do I need to do to, you're always thinking. And like there's a lot happening here, but wait until we're done with it. It's gonna have so much detail. Like you don't see nobody putting veins and rock and stuff like that on maps. You just don't see that. You see them just taking the rocks and throwing them in the hillside to make texture and that, but you don't see nobody actually doing it with the paint tool. But this is maps, okay? Plain, flat, plain, a little more plain, a little dullness here, a little plainness there, etc. And how do we have a rock floating in a tree? I must have imported that or something. Where'd that come from? Here we go. But you got plainness, dullness, dullness, plainness. And whenever I make a map, I mean, it's got to be highly detailed, man. I gotta take this again, but I'm gonna keep working this time. Wow. Unbelievable. Alright, last one. Man, made me forget what I was doing, what I'm talking about. Jeez, oh man. Alright. Okay, Control B. Yeah, that'd be nice if I could just copy our little dome piece there too and bring it down, but it just won't let you do it. How long you been playing Farm Sim, Joel? Do you actually do you play the TP maps, like the maps that have dirt and stuff like that on it, sand, all that good stuff? Brett, what's going on, brother? Caught me towards the end, but you know, at least you made it. Okay, alright, I see you, Joel. Yeah, there's one that's, well, one for sure that's public. Yeah, Brad. I mean, it took me a long time to actually decide to go ahead and use it. Because I wasn't going to use this right here. But, you know, we went ahead and did it. I don't care for it 100%, but it's okay, I guess. I only just got a new PC and have been able to start playing FS19. But yeah, there's a couple TP maps you can get. A lot of them like you see on YouTube and that are private. But there's a good bit you can get your hands on. Yeah, Brad, you missed that. I took the bridge right there. And I slapped it across here from here to here, man. It looked pretty good. It makes me wanna put that bridge in there and smooth that up a little bit. Alright, what am I doing here? I got that all copied and done. Clip distance. 1, 2, 3. 2, 1, 2, 3. 4. 6, 1, 2. See if I remember it all this time. 2, 1, 2. Last but not least, 614. 4. Oops. Moving all the wrong stuff. Man, we actually could use 2 more there, or 1 more after this. I don't want to, but I got to. I really don't want to do any more, but I got to. Alright, so we'll do 1 more real quick. Like I said, like looking at it, the water looks kind of thin. But I'm going to go in game and check it out and see what it looks like. And then if it looks too thin in there, then I'll come back in and add some more water to it. See if we can't get it thickened up a little bit. But it is cool though, because you can see the rock behind it. But I really like that little dome we got going on there, Jewel. It's definitely where it's at. Like I said, this here is fine for smaller waterfalls, but this one here, it's too big a scale to just go with that. For sure. So let's go ahead. And why I feel like it, I don't feel like it, but why I feel like it, we'll bring this last section in. And then I gotta group all of this together still. Well, this ain't the last section. We still need to bring in 2 more sections for the dome. Let's get this one knocked out real quick. Open that. Let's do these clip distances. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Jewel, thank you. Thank you, thank you. 1, 2, 3. Copy. And paste. Yeah, Brad, I got the application submitted for the YouTube partnership. Finally, super excited, man. It finally happened, brother. So, there's 3 things. You gotta agree to the terms. The second thing is you got to, you know, either sign up or connect your Google AdSense account. And it says that can take up to a few days, probably like 3 or 4 days or something before it connects. And then after that's done, then they start reviewing your channel, which can take up to a month. So who knows when we'll actually get it done, as long as it's approved, which it should be. I mean, I don't cuss, I don't have profanity or violence or nothing like that on my channel, so I should be good. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, the way my luck goes though, you never know. But I've seen monetized channels where the people are cussing up a storm, and you know, I'm like, wow, how'd they, it's like a rated R channel and they're monetized here. Paste. Last one. Thank you. Wow. Alright, so 4. Right. Yeah, as long as I'm not the only one that's noticed that. 212. 212. 614. Man, I got pretty good at remembering them. And for up here, for that dumb, see, I can't even do that. I was like, I just copy that and bring it down. I keep forgetting I can't copy it. That really sucks, man. I wish I could just copy it and bring it down, because that's going to require a little more work to get that, unfortunately. That'll all need lined up and everything. I keep doing that. Alright. Cool. Cool. Alright. Now, the way I did that top one was kind of crazy. It was kind of crazy, to be honest. Yes, I got it. The water comes down, then it hits, and then it comes back up, and it goes back down. It's like a little poof. That's the only way I can get it to work to where it looked right, considering this waterfall is so big. The little natural stuff right here, just that ain't big enough. That water's coming down off that huge hill. It would definitely make a bigger splash than that. So I had to customize the splash, because it wouldn't let me stretch that out. Like how you can stretch things out, it just wouldn't let me stretch it out to where the water came up a little bit higher. So yeah, we gotta kind of make our own little thing here. So import B. That's where it gets tricky. Now I gotta start thinking. Can't be thinking. Man. So I'm just gonna try to go off of these ones that's here, and let me rename this one real quick so I know this is the one. So I'm just naming them mist. I just throw a little mist at the end so I know what it is. Then we need to hit this mist, and then I guess just copy everything from it. Oh, you know what? So what I did, so we'll grab a hold of that, and then we just delete that bottom part because we're not using it. Get that out of the road. And then we'll just copy everything else. Copy and paste. Obviously it's going to put it up there, but that'll get me all lined up to where it'll be straight across, just, like that. So there I go with these pop-ups again. Video game CR recommendations. No thank you. Alright guys. I don't want to. I want to keep going, but I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here. It's 5 o'clock already. I still gotta eat dinner and get to bed. So I'm gonna save it, and we'll pick up tomorrow. So hopefully you guys come and join me, and then we'll get it done. Yeah, appreciate it, Joel. You as well, even though you still got, rest of the day here, working night time. I gotta go. That was the only thing about working day turn, though. I felt like I could do the stuff longer, because I would just stay up until, I had to be up at 6 in the morning, but I would stay up until like 3 in the morning. 1, 2, 3 in the morning, and then I would go to sleep, or I'd go to work with 2 and 3 hours of sleep. And I'd do that all week, and then I kicked myself because I was so tired. But it paid off. I got my I got monetized on YouTube. Well, we're in the process of doing so. So yeah, I don't know. But yeah, we'll pick up from here. We'll get that in there. I might even just go ahead and get that water finished off stream, so that way whenever we come back, we can start working on something else. Because I doubt that I'll throw it in game and test it beforehand. I definitely should, because I still gotta finish and test the train to make sure the train's running on the track right. I haven't even done that yet, but it should be. So, I don't know. Yeah, if you want Triple D'd up from the feet up, check out the merch store. The link is in the description and under About on our channel. But if you like what you see, go ahead and hit that like button. If you want to see what's coming, what's next, where the map is headed, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget them notification bells. And I'm out. Deuces.